Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. Defender closing in and will take him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 25. And that is good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Williams set to pass. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
Brings up a 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one's incomplete over the middle.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Williams throwing on 4th. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. A good gain here. 11 yards, it looks like. That's going to pick up a 1st.
11 more yards. That's another Falcons 1st down.
Now Williams. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds. Only about a yard to show for on that catch. 2nd down.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Back to Pitts it goes. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
10 yards on the play. And the Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Williams. And this is just going to be thrown out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Still plenty of chances, though. It's 2nd and goal.
Incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. And I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
And he's going to reach the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Caleb Williams scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. No issues, Brock, as he knocks this one through. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Packers nothing. Jake Bailey.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Running right side by Sadiq. respond immediately. Touchdown, Packers. Kenyon Sadiq going in from 58 out. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, first and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Williams will look to throw. Escapes the pocket. It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Ooh, a risky throw nearly picked off. They are lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be second down. Williams to throw. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
And that is how our first quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-6 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. And they've left their offense out there. They're going for this on fourth down. To throw is Williams. He's got it to his running back. What a way to pick it up on fourth down, Brock. Game goes to midfield and then beyond. Down inside the opposing 45.
First down. First and 10.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up second and 11. At the 40.
Now here's Williams. Looks like a pick, but he just can't hang on. So it's an incomplete pass on second down. And they're happy to have that compared to the alternative.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Going deep here for the end zone. This is going to be caught. The heave connects. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, a 44-yard score. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. From the gun, here's a give to Love. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing on second down, here's Love. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down. To the air with Love. He's got Ridley here on the slant. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
It's a gain of 10.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Love looking to pass. Hits his tight end on the corner route. There's the hits, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. And that gives Green Bay the first down.
A gain of 26 yards.
There's Love to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On second down, Love. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
10 yards to go.
They'll throw. Third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They're going to go. It's Love. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Williams on the play action. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. Will Anderson Jr. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
23-yard line.
Throwing on second, Williams. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Now 3rd and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. He'll get it at the edge of the red zone as he goes out of the 20.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
It's his running back. And he gets home. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jeremiah Love from 20 yards out. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really was about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on this 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. He's good. That grows their lead to 9. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Love. Throw left side to Watson. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that is a Packers first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Love, 1st and 10. And he's completed just half of his first 10 passes so far, following that last play. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down. Here's Love. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. We get a timeout here now. Still just 1 second left in the half. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. This, 42 yards from the right half. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Throwing, it's Love. Gets this one to Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go. 60 red.
Love. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. 2nd down throw for Love. Catch is made down the right sideline. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
A gain of 22 yards. And
Love now. Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Packers. Kenyon Sadiq. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. Myers to add the PAT. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark, because this one is up and through.
The score, Falcons 21, Packers 19.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Forced out to his right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You
Yeah.
got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
A good gain here, 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up the first.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Defense gets to him, makes the stop, but not before he gets 13 on that carry. That's enough for a 1st down. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Out of the pistol, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Checks it down to Gibbs. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Throwing on second, Williams. And the rush is going to win this round. They get to it. It's another one for Anderson. And that is his second of the game.
The ultimate team sport still has so many times games within the game, individual battles, and right now, they don't have an answer for this guy. It may be time to turn the line to Chip to find some way to protect the quarterback.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Williams set to pass. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Fourth down, Williams. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stop made by the former Packers first-rounder Darnell Savage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Come on, set. Ready, 38.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our third quarter. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth. Fourth quarter getting underway here. This is going to be 2nd and 9. To the air with Love. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock. No chance. It's third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and long for him here. Pass Cox. It's Hunter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down, Packers.
From the gun, Love gets it. He still has room inside the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
21 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Love now up the middle. Has a big hole left. And he goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
26, Falcons 21. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here. 3 tight ends. To throw is Williams. Nowhere to go with it, and he's planted. They got him at the 16. And it's Jalen Walker. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Falcons facing a 5-point deficit. Multiple ways to attack. Here's 2nd and long. Now here's Williams. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Look at this. 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. On target here to Njoku. He has this down to the 34. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Williams. This will wind up incomplete. Failure to connect brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. Incomplete, and now it's 3rd down.
Obviously not a tough call to make here. It is 4-down territory from here on out. The tough thing is to find a play you could execute in this moment.
Now to throw. And this one didn't get back to the line, Brock. Can't erase any chance of that one. It's incomplete. 4th down.
It's now
the good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Packers get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Handoff now to Love. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the give, here's Love. Blast through midfield. Inside the 30. And he's got another one tonight. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jeremiah Love. He gets another here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Williams to throw on 2nd. And they pick him off again! Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Packers take over as he ties the single-game record with 4 interceptions. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Straight ahead this time with Love. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play.
Complete to Kyle Pitts. A gain of 43 yards. First down, Falcons.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here. 3 tight ends. Williams to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. To throw, Williams. And he can't find a connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Williams off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Williams hitting, that ball's out. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. All right, so they're facing 4th down now, but they are grateful, no doubt, to be facing it. After that sideline right there saved them on the fumble.
Yeah, saved them, Kate, not just on the field, as you're saying, but on the scoreboard. Would have hurt to fumble it away inside field goal range. But thanks to that ball bouncing out, we'll get a chance to try a field goal, or who knows, maybe even go for it.
That one complete to Pitts. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the 1st.
And the Falcon 1st down.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Now 2nd down throw for Williams. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it again. And he gets home. Touchdown, Atlanta. Caleb Williams capping a 7-play scoring drive. On his Chase McLaughlin for the point after. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0.
Jake Bailey.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And the stop is made downfield after a gain of about 18. And that's going to give Dallas the 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Play action. Prescott. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Running back sent in motion. To the air on 3rd and long. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short, so expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Works his way to the 35. And he has this show all the way down to the 29-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Atlanta.
Williams will look to throw. Into the hands of Pitts. It's inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. We're to the end of 1. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. From the red zone on 1st. Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. That brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Working on 2nd down. Williams escapes the pocket. And he runs it across. Touchdown!
On the keeper. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Caleb going to throw right away. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
First down, Atlanta.
To throw, Williams. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw is Williams. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And that to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down. Here's May. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? We're able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Throwing here is May. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So first and 10 now from the 30. Gibbs straight ahead. And he will lose yardage here at the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Williams. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, force the incompletion.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 12. And the Falcon first down.
To the air, Williams. Flushed out right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. To throw, it's Williams. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they come up now, second and goal. Looking to throw. Williams steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And that sack brings up fourth and goal, a loss of 7. Big play.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Chase Brown, 55 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Falcons 3.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. I think the defense surprised them there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Short throw caught by Pitts. Big strides, look at him go. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Right back to Pitts again. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts from 13 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Michael Pittman from 10 yards out. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Lions 13, Falcons 10. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw. Williams. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Back to throw. Williams. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll throw now on the final play. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Bailey.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Well, now how about this return? And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
To the air, May. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Looking to throw, May. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 49 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking wheel?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And they're going. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Willis going to throw it right away. They'll get this out to Love. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
The term game manager has such a negative connotation, and I don't really understand why. There are very few quarterbacks who can go out and truly carry an offense. I put this guy in the game manager category, and he did a great job on that first throw, finding an easy pass to his running back to get into a rhythm.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Going on fourth down, here's Willis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
On the play. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Willis out of the gun. Finding Love out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's
a big pickup of 38.
That's another Saints first down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Willis will look to throw it. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Christian Kirk from 17 yards out. And the Saints put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on fourth down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it, and the best part, they've made it pay off.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
From 5 yards further back, the extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. A short throw to Ingram. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Atlanta.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Back to throw. Williams escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. To throw, Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Back to throw, Willis. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
An 11-yard loss on the play.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. To throw, here's Willis. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Fourth down, Willis. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Throwing is Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Looking to throw is Williams. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Working out of the gun, Williams. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Looking to throw. Williams. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran up the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
At the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Operating from the gun, McManus. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Williams. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
1st and goal, Atlanta.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To the air, Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams going to look to throw again. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Williams now going to throw on 3rd and goal. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. It gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
It's the score, Falcons 14, Saints 7. Jake Bailey.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. McManus. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. To throw, it's Williams. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And this one's not close, not even close. Short and to the right, it's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Well, not one you see often.